Hello and welcome to The Telescope. Every week we bring you a fresh insight from the biggest car market in the world. The Volvo EM90 is more like a mobile house than a car. If you know anything about the Zeekr 009 or you have watched our Zeekr 009 review back in December last year, then I'll quickly summarize that the Volvo EM90 is a reskinned Zeekr 009. And just about everything I found annoying on the Zeekr has been addressed. For those of you who are getting to know this car for the first time, this is a 5.2 meter long, 2 meter wide, 1.85 meter tall, enormous MPV that has more space than any full-size SUV with proper luxury. But it's an MPV, which in most areas around the world is considered to be a boring, old-fashioned body style. Why is Volvo throwing this much effort on an MPV? Well, because we see MPVs very differently here. In East Asia, by that I mean China, Japan, South Korea, Hong Kong and Taiwan, MPV has been for decades been portrayed as the ultimate vehicle for company executives, film stars and even gangster leaders. So if you think Volvo has gone mad doing such an expensive MPV, think again. Anyway, let's get to the EM90. At the front it's Volvo's family look with a difference. The ultimate Thor's hammer headlight doesn't open and close like the EX90. Instead, the main lamp is separated at here. The front grille has been scattered by LED lights, which I definitely get the intention to be more digital, more futuristic, etc, etc. I also understand this is a much bigger face than the EX90, so you cannot just leave it blank. But I think the design is too messy and less structured than the original Zeekr 009. Oh, in case you haven't noticed, this is the first Volvo logo that lights up. But weirdly, the letters themselves don't. I think someone, I don't know who, but some aftermarket specialists are already thinking about the retrofit solution to fully light this up. I had reservations about Zeekr 009's interior. It's luxurious and very nicely put together, but the design is very in-your-face luxury. Volvo, on the other hand, is anything but in-your-face luxury. Now the interior is much cleaner, more restrained and overall less shouty. Ambient lighting now comes from underneath this wood panel in a very controlled manner. There is only one shade of grey. The interior is a lot cleaner and overall I do prefer this to the Zeekr 009. Things that are consistent with the 009, the TV and the table. In case you don't know about this, this is by a million miles the best table on any car, period. It's full metal with soft touch leather and a fantastic hinge design. But being a Volvo, the metal surfaces now has a matte finish instead of the chrome on the Zeekr 009. The second row seats folds up really fast, but I would still like to see a central walkthrough version. The biggest difference between the Volvo EM90 and the Zeekr 009 is the powertrain. Volvo only has one motor at the rear instead of the crazy 544 horsepower twin motor on the Zeekr 009. So the Volvo accelerates to 100 kph in 8.6 seconds instead of 4.5 seconds on the Zeekr. I think this is a good thing. Anyone who wants to drive a 2.8-ton people carrier any faster than this, I would like to talk to you. And this is 272 electric horsepower with full torque at idle and no gear change needed. What also benefits from the single motor layout is range. The Volvo EM90 has about 5% additional range compared to the Zeekr. Overall, if given the choice, I will choose the Volvo EM90 over the Zeekr 009. This car has a lot of competition coming up in China, the Xpeng X9 and the Li Auto Mega, and of course its own little brother, the Zeekr 009. I have heard some crazy rumors that this EM90 will be priced around 800,000 RMB, which is a whopping 300,000 RMB more than the Zeekr 009 is originally based on. Yes, Volvo has a certain level of brand value and it has better taste on the interior, but I hope the rumors are wrong. The EM90 is a better car, but not 300,000 RMB better. But it almost has no competition in Europe. How does this stack up against the Lexus LM? There is no comparison. The Volvo is cheaper, fully electric, bigger and so much more digitally advanced. The bigger problem for the EM90 internationally is the perception of MPV. Can this make MPV cool again? I think it's quite cool, but being a Chinese, I'm slightly biased on this. Volvo might need to sponsor some badass TV series to turn around the MPV's image. But the car itself, it's more than fine. That is all from the Telescope today. If you enjoyed this video, keep watching, keep subscribing. More videos coming along very soon.